Hi guys, this is Marco. Is it worth to visit Phuket in May? So May is the start of the raining season and I'm here now already 3 weeks and it's like this. Today for example, 10 minutes ago it was raining quite a lot, maybe only for 10 minutes and it stopped. Now the sky, as you see in the background, is clearing up and it's getting more sunny again. So you have actually, so the whole May I stay here already. It was raining almost every day, but then you have also clear sky again. But it can also be just cloudy without sun, but also no rain. There was last week, there were like 5 days in a row with rain only, non-stop raining. So this was not that great. So, but the advantage is that you have in the low season very good prices for nice apartments. I stay here in Kamala Beach in a very nice sea view apartment and I pay like 700 euros a month, which would be in the high season the double amount for sure. But you need also to take into account that you have lots of rainy days. But when you stay here longer time, it's still worth it. You have a couple of sunny days, especially in the beginning of May. The first 2 weeks were actually quite sunny, the first 10 days. But then it changed, it was more and more raining the longer May was during. And so it's still worth to come here when you have more time. If you stay only 1 week, it can be that it's raining the whole week, so this would be a pity if you come, for example, from overseas, from Europe here, flying a long way, and then you have only 1 week of rain. Then it's not really worth. But when you have like 2 to 4 weeks, it's definitely worth it because you have more sunny days also. And when it's raining, you can still do activities. You can go for a nice massage, or you go to the shopping centers in Patong, for example, or in Central, in Phuket town. So they have huge shopping centers there. Or you go doing some sports like I do. I go to the gym here next by, and also sometimes CrossFit or paddle tennis you can also play under the roof, and some other activities as well. So you can still do a lot, so you need to be a little bit flexible. But for me, because I work online usually in the afternoon from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m, so it's not that bad when it's raining, so then I have the feeling like I don't really miss out anything. But also you don't have so many sunsets anymore because it's mostly cloudy, so that's a little bit a pity. For that I like the high season much more, but the prices are way more expensive. That's the disadvantage of the high season. And you have also much more traffic and more people. Now it's also more quiet. In Kamala Beach there are only a few people walking on the beach or chilling there, whereas in the high season it can be very crowded here. So if you don't like too much people, off season is also nice to have even empty beaches when you go. For example, tonight on beach I haven't seen many people. So that's the advantage. That's another advantage, to have less people. Also, it's more peaceful. Yeah, and what I can recommend maybe for May, I stayed in Phuket almost every month, like from November to June. So that's one of the rainiest months. So the local people told me the real rainy season is then from September to November approximately. Yeah. Where you have much more rain, maybe 1 week in a row. And also I stayed last year in May in Kopangan for 1 month, and it was there was much more sunny weather, and also difference is you have much bigger waves in Phuket. So if you like surfing, of course that's a huge plus, but even if you like snorkeling, etc., it's better to go in the high season because the water is much more flat and the water is much more crystal clear, so you can really do nice snorkelings here also. which I cannot do in now the rainy season. But when you stay in some Koh Samui or Koh Phangan, Koh Tao, you have much more quiet sea still. The water level is a little bit lower because of the low tide. It's low tide, more low tide, and it's more sunny also. So I would prefer actually to stay in May in Koh Samui, Koh Phangan, because you have more sunny days. You have also rain, but it's more sun than in Phuket. So for the next times, I would stay probably May in Samui or Koh Phangan. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. If you let me know any other topics you're curious about being a digital nomad or just about the travel locations. Have a good day.